So I started my Spotify assignment on Monday and I haven't been really outside. So I thought that maybe I will experiment a bit with this YouTube thing and take you outside with me. And to not waste your time, I thought that I will still talk about the thing that I was planning to record, which is how I ended up in Spotify as a senior product designer from someone who studied economic and who is self-taught designer. Maybe you didn't know that I am a self-taught designer, but I am. So some of you asked me if I'm self-taught and what I can recommend and how to, you know, get into product design or design in general. So yeah, that's the topic of today vlog. Wow, I'm vlogging. I'm looking there because I'm there, but I should look here. Okay, I will take you with me. I hope that it doesn't look like shit. That's my mirror. I can see myself. Okay, let's take the keys and let's go. Look at this tiny elevator. It's me. I don't know why I'm whispering. So, welcome outside. I'm gonna grab a coffee now. It is extremely awkward to talk to the camera outside. Extremely. So, we'll see. There's ABBA playing there. Summer is here, official. So I was studying economy, which is ridiculous when I think about this now, but I had no clue what I want to study. I had no clue what I want to do with my life. During the time that I was studying, I was working. First work that I had was in an agency, but I was working as an office manager, which is not really close to being a designer. But I really liked the place. People were super nice, and I remember my boss asked me during my first job interview if I am into design, because I put in my CV that I think I am into graphic design, or I know Photoshop, because I was doing photography a lot, and that was something that back then I really wanted to do full time. And I told him, yeah, sure, I am into design. And he was like, okay, well, maybe we can teach you. So I started to work there, and during my free time I was doing design. And by design, I mean I was trying to learn tools. I was back then trying to figure out how to make websites, and I really don't have this work anymore. But I'm telling you, it was horrible. There's a kid. Please go away. So yeah, I was doing stuff by myself, really. I didn't really know what I was doing. There was some designers that were at this place where I was working, but they weren't really dedicated to help me out, and like maybe I had check-ins with them like once per month. So it was really on me to learn, but I was really focused on that. Like I really wanted to learn, and I really wanted to be a designer. And after 2 years there, I was like working there, and when I got a bit better, I was doing some like graphic stuff for internet, which was more like, you know, social media stuff, campaigns, and also like some stuff that is actually printed or on billboards. I finally decided to move to Warsaw. So I moved to Warsaw, and I had really big problems to find a job, because I think Warsaw, because it was bigger, had more designers who actually knew what they are doing, not like me. I couldn't find a job for a few months, and during this time I discovered that there was this thing called daily UI. I know that it's still on, but like it's not really popular, I think, anymore. But what I was doing is basically I was doing design UI stuff every day. So what really happened in this month is that I learned many new things. I learned a lot about UX. I posted my work on Dribbble, get some feedback, improved, and I was ready to apply for my really first serious design job. After a few interviews, I got a job in an agency that was in Warsaw, and that's where I really grew. And what was really, I think, important at this job is that I had a designer who was working with me. Maciek, if you are watching this, it's about you. I don't think Maciek is watching it. I'm sure that he's more busy than to watch my videos. But Maciek was a designer, digital designer, who was specialized in art direction and web design, and he really took care of me. He showed me how to work with type. He showed me how to, you know, explore with web design, how to make things look nice and functional. And he really made me grow so much that I think within this 1 year that I was working there, I went from being super junior to someone who had something to say about design. Maybe, you know, I wasn't like super experienced, but I was getting better and I felt good. So that's my tip for you. Find someone experienced at work who can help you out, who is nice to you, who can guide you. I think like Maciek made me designer that I am today, really. All my work that I do, like, you know, how clean my Figma files are and how organized I am. This is all Maciek. He really taught me about all of those design places where you can get inspired, about how to combine art direction with web design. And, you know, he made me believe in myself. And that's what I wish for you. I think that was what made a huge difference for me. And then, I don't know, something happened and I decided to move to Sweden. So what I am saying, those first year in Warsaw really changed things for me. I think the growth was amazing to experience. I never grew more than in this 1 year, and I think that's also what is amazing about being someone who is unexperienced, because really what happens in the beginning is this growth is so huge that you cannot even compare your skills in the beginning of the year with end of year. And I think that's what happened to me when I'm senior. Actually, yes, I am trying to learn new things, and of course, like, I'm growing. Everyone is growing when we are working, but it's not the same. And I really miss this, you know, this feeling of growing so much. And I think that's why I also always do something new, like switching jobs, or now doing this YouTube thing, because this feeling of challenging yourself and growing and, you know, learning new skills, it's something that I am personally really craving. So I think this is what drives me. So let me tell you how I moved to Sweden and what happened there. First, I will grab lunch somewhere and go home, because it's getting busy here. There is a dog. King Sam. to Sweden, to Stockholm, when I didn't have yet the job. I mean, I was quite deep into design process, in design interview process, but I didn't know that I will get it. But I had a good feeling, and the company that I was doing some assignment for to get a job was something like Netflix of Sweden, and I actually can show you what I did. I mean, it's horrible when I look at it now, but I remember a few years ago when I was doing this, I was quite proud of it. So let me show you. That was the assignment, and I remember I was spending maybe 4 full days on that, and I had assignment to like design some experience and so on. So I did this like kind of redesign order platform, and I did for web. So you can see there are like many screens. I did some search, so different kind of screens. I did this like content page, you know, and how it looks. I had this idea, you know, to make a chat while you're watching with your friends. And I did tablet version and mobile and like iWatch or like wearable device and TV. So that was this really, and that got me my first job in Sweden. And I remember that was the first company that I was really working fully as a UI designer, because mostly I was working before as a web designer, and I had no idea what is the process of developing app or anything like this. So I remember they were asking me if I know Scrum or if I like, you know, work with Agile, and I said sure, yes, and I had no clue what it is. So I learned on the job. So I learned, you know, what like, you know, backlog refinement, meetings, retros, and all of this. Like I learned what sprint is. But I remember it was super stressful in the beginning because like I didn't speak great English. I didn't know what they are really doing. But I think what really makes you better is to actually take challenges like that, to challenge yourself to get a job that maybe you're not 100% qualified to, but you're willing to learn and you are really, you know, motivated. And then I remember that I was a bit done with it after a year because I did like some TV interface for them, and I really learned a lot. That was really great, and I felt like I want to learn more. And then I found another job in an agency, and it was really nice if it comes to work. I remember I did some interactive exhibition there, and it was really nice. But that was first time that I was let go from work. And it was not because I suck, I think, but it was because they didn't have enough work for this kind of stuff that I was doing. That was my first experience of being rejected, and I took it really hard. I remember that it took me a long time to get over it and like to not feel that I really fail. But then I found another job quite quick. That I quite liked, but well, I would say the management wasn't the best. I'm not gonna say more. I did some really nice projects there. I took more ownership, and I think I was good at it. But then again, they decided not to continue with me, because in Sweden you have the 6 months of probation time, and after that they can let go of it. But I knew the reason why they didn't continue with me. It wasn't because I was bad what I was doing, but I think I was too expensive, and I wasn't willing to spend my free time on working for free for them. And I would say that, you know, I was pushing so much to get the better projects. I didn't want to be in just like a pixel pushing project. So I think in the end it was very good that it ended, because I found a job that was really nice in the agency, that I found so many friends and I learned so much. I remember I had this horrible project that was super stressful. I mean, it was horrible because it really thrown me so much into UX. It was extremely complex. It was something that I think was the most complex project I ever had. I think I grew so much, and also there were people who really believed in me and believed in my skills and made me feel that, you know, I can do it. So that was the point when I got really good, I think, and that was the first time in my life that I felt like I'm a good designer, you know? I know what I'm doing, I'm good. I was getting many job offers, like a lot. But then I decided that I'm done being a full-timer, and I went to do the freelance stuff. You know, 2020, beginning of 2020, actually end of 2019, I decided to do this freelance stuff, and then everyone knows what happened in 2020. But I still managed to have many clients. I work as a consultant, which means that each project is at least like 3 to 6 months, and that is something that really made me grow. I get so many requests for my skills because of this journey that I just told you about. I have experience with art direction, branding, you know, interfaces, also like more marketing and more holistic approach. And I'm also have a lot of experience working with different kind of developers. So I think my skills are quite needed. I am now at Spotify as a consultant, a senior product designer. So what I am trying to say in this monologue here is that you can be successful designer if you are self-taught. It's just a matter of, you know, putting some time in that, because next year is gonna be 10 years since I am doing all of this stuff. You know, there is the same thing with me right now with this YouTube channel. Like, I have no clue what I'm doing, and I am just learning by doing it. And by pushing myself to post every week, I learned so much already, and I still suck at it, and I know, and like, even if I watch my video from last, like, I don't know, month, I feel like, oh my god, I want to remove it, it sucks. But publish this thing, go to Dribbble or to any platform that you like, post your designs and ask for feedback. And don't get offensive when someone tells you this is not working, this is, you know, this is shit. Just keep doing it, because people gonna tell you that it's great in the beginning. That's not gonna take you anywhere. Probably your first designs will be shit. My designs were shit. They were nothing close to what I do now. And I'm sure that any designer will tell you this the same. I will let you go. I will make my coffee now. I hope that this video wasn't horrible. I hope that the audio wasn't horrible, because this is a built-in microphone in this camera, which is not the best camera that you can get, but I promise myself that if I reach 1000 subscribers, then I will buy myself a new one, because I want to do more like artistic approach to stuff. And with this one I really can't do much, because I don't even have option to manually focus. It's autofocus only. So maybe I'm just looking for an excuse to buy a new equipment, but it's fine. Anyway, I hope that this vlog, wow, I made a vlog. This vlog will motivate you to work on your skills, that will make you a bit motivated also to, you know, just start. Just open the Figma, it's for free. Start with something simple, like, I don't know, sign up flow or something. Just learn the tool and start improving things that are broken, and document it, and you will get better. And wherever you are ready, just get a job and improve. And I promise you that if you start today, in 2 years you're gonna have a full-time job as a designer, and you will be blown away how much you learned and how much things changed for you. I don't know, I think I will finish this vlog. So I hope you will have a good week and good night, and I will see you next Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. or 21:30 Stockholm time. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.